To what standards should we hold our leaders? I love the Kennedy's philosophy on this. To whom much is given, much is expected. And that's always the way I thought about it. Okay, if you're a business leader, CEO, executive, if you're political, spiritual leader, any kind of leader, well, you've been given a lot, and therefore your standards should be high, and you should take that responsibility very seriously in the way that it affects people. But then again, leaders are human beings. Whether they're spiritual leaders that we look up to and think that they have evolved to a higher level of consciousness than us, or if it's a political leader that we've elected to office, or if it's a CEO that's been so fortunate to build a great company or to be placed into a great company, or any kind of leader, it's really, in the end, they're still human beings. And being a human, folks, makes mistakes. And I think that is something that's very hard for us to allow leaders to do, to make error. And I think that we should lighten up a little bit and realize that the best leaders, just like the best innovators and the best creators, will fail. In fact, they failed a lot to get into their position of leadership. And they have feelings and they have personal lives, and things happen in their personal lives and happen in their physical lives and with their health that really affect them and maybe the way they behave 1 hour, 1 minute, or 1 day. So I think it might be great to, yes, let's hold leaders to higher standards, but also let's give them the compassion that we would also give to any other being on this planet. And what about those that are famous? The same thing. People are famous, we know that they have influence. What a star athlete says on ESPN is listened by millions. What a person who's done really, really great work in another field, a really wonderful person, what they say might not be listened to by anybody. So with fame does come this opportunity to have an impact. And I think that those of us that have an opportunity to be famous or have received that gift in various ways should take that seriously. But again, the famous, they're still folks. They're still human beings, and some days things just aren't working for them. Or they might say something that's stupid, or they might say or do something that really isn't representative of what they're always about at the core. So I feel after being around a lot of leaders and famous people that yes, leadership does come with a responsibility. Fame should come, I think, with the responsibility, because you can really impact people and help. But yet, I don't think that we should judge leaders so harshly as to not allow them to be human beings. And I think, therefore, leaders should feel that when they do make that error, they don't need to cover it up. They don't need to lie about it. They don't need to pretend that they didn't make the mistake, because I think that's what really gets under people's skin. So just be honest about the fact that you and I and all of us, we do make mistakes. Things happen, and let's just come out when they do. And I think it'll be a much more honest world, a world with more compassion, compassion not only for all human beings, but also those that are in the position to lead.